Hello, hello. Did you know that kids can learn English language without sitting in a traditional classroom? Today we're going to talk about how children can learn the English in a form naturally, just like they do with the first language. And this is through exposure, play, and daily interactions. That's possible that happen. Just like they learn their first language, this can happen. Children can learn English just by being exposed to it. For example, listening some songs, watching some cartoons, or just like having conversations but in English at home. Noah Chomsky's theory says that the children can have that capacity to adapt a new language that, for example, in this case is English. You can also create a bilingual environment at your home. For example, you can label things with the English name, or you can play some songs and cartoons. Let's talk about games. Games like Simon Says or memory cards in English are great for teaching vocabulary and some basic phrases. According to some Vygotsky's studies, he said that playing is a very good tool when you're learning a second language, and especially on children, because you're having the interaction and you're having the practice in a very real context. In my case, I am going to talk about my own experience. I have 3 sisters. I am the oldest one, and I have, my little sister, that is the youngest one. She is right now 3 years old, and her name is Luisa Victoria. When I decided to study this career, for me, in my mind was like, let's try this with your little sister. It's kind of an experiment, but it is not an experiment. For me, it's kind of just to see or to confirm if it really works. And I can tell you right now that yes, this is really works. The language immersion exists and you can do it. And how I started to make this immersion? Well, in my case, I started to play some English songs to my little sister so that she can relate like the sound, the pronunciation, and just like imitating to me. That is another point, the imitation. Then it's about the repetition. I started to say some words to her, like for example, water, and then she just repeated like water. Then I started to make some phrases, some basic phrases like hello, like how are you, like can you give me a kiss, like some orders that are so basic, so it has to be shorter so that she can interpretate and that she can understand what are you doing. Now, it's important that you make body language so that she, or in the case about he or she can understand you very well. Then I continue with the cartoons. Now, this is very important to emphasize. You're gonna play some cartoons on the TV, but try to do it like per times. Like for example, in the first time you're gonna do it like 5 minutes, and then in the next time try to do it 10 minutes, and then 20 minutes, and then it's going to arrive a time that you're gonna play the whole chapter of the cartoon. Now, it's really important that you don't get used to the child that always that it's good to watch TV, because I know that it's not good, but in this case we are using because we want that the child acquires the language, so it's good. And guess what? Here is my little sister. She is Luisa Victoria, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of all the things that I already mentioned before. So, Luisa, say hello.
Hello.
Now, say goodbye.
Bye.
Now, can you give me a kiss? Thank you. Thank you, Luisa.
De nada.
Okay, now, can you pass me my water, please? Thank you. Okay, now, can you stand up, please, Luisa? Can you sit down? Very good, Luisa. Now, come here, please. Come here. Come here, Lisa. Very good. Now, send a kiss to the camera. Send a kiss to the camera. Very good, Lisa. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's sing.
Who took the cookie from the cookie jar? Panda took the cookie from the cookie jar.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Not me.
Then who?
Who? Rabbit. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Who took the
Cookie from the cookie jar.
Rabbit took the cookie.
From the cookie jar.
Who, me?
Then who?
Not me.
Then who?
Okay, thank you, Lisa. So say goodbye to the video.
Goodbye.
So, what are you waiting, guys? Now you can confirm that the language immersion really works. I know that my sister needs to learn a lot of things, but you can start with these common phrases to play some songs. Of course, it has to be in English. To play some cartoons, or just to having like daily interactions at home, and you can help them to acquire to pick the language in a very naturally form. So the next time, remember that children don't need formal classes to learn the English. So that's all for my part. Thank you for watching, and that's all.